welcome and Happy New Year to everybody. We thought it'd be just wonderful to say Happy New Year from us at Hope Together, didn't we, Roy?
We did, and what a year it's been, but we're excited about the new year. What an amazing year of opportunity.
Exactly, and we want to have a little look at last year. We know it's been challenging for so many of us. I mean, we've really missed in-person meetings. Goodness knows how many Zoom calls we've done, Roy. If we'd clocked those, I wonder what that would look like. A massive chart. But even with all of that going on, it's been amazing that local churches have really stepped out in mission and evangelism, and we have just seen that happening. Roy, tell us about the wellbeing course. We launched that during the pandemic and have seen amazing take up. Over 500 churches have so far been running it, and it's going elsewhere as well. Tell us a bit about that, Roy.
Well, wellbeing, I just think prophetically, it is what everybody's looking at. And, you know, last year, but this year going forward, we know of a number of churches that have done their invitation from their Christmas carol service to the wellbeing series, which is a great invitation to bring people into it. It's an easy invite. This morning, I had a phone call 8 o'clock in the office from Hong Kong, and he said, we're just launching the wellbeing course this weekend in Hong Kong. He said, I just need a little bit more detail on some of the video. And you're like, and it's an international church. It's going out to every nationalities that goes to that church. And he said, thanks for such a brilliant resource. So isn't it amazing when you get something right and God's favors on it? And
it's brilliant. And these little wellbeing booklets, over 5,000 of these gone out, which just help to invite people in and tell them what the course is all about. So that's been brilliant. So if you haven't seen this, look at the wellbeingjourney.org and find out. That's not the only thing we've been up to. We've had a crackingly good Christmas. We've had about 225,000 of the Christmas magazines people. You gave them out. So massive thank you. We've seen that people have been reading them because we've got great responses, haven't we, to all the little quizzes and things.
Oh, off the scale, people wanting the prizes. I can't believe it.
It's going to be quite a job pulling out the few winners. So we can see that you've done an amazing job, and we're so thrilled with the partnership. It's gone out in prisons as well, hasn't it, Roy, in all different places.
Yeah, and it's a real gift because so many people, it's just something to give. The quality of the magazine was great. The stories were strong, and it provoked conversations of faith over Christmas. Fantastic.
And we did this little book. As you can see, cute little Happy Land characters. Look, there's Jesus. No, Mary. Oh dear, Mary and the donkey.
Come on, Rachel, get with the program. Jesus wasn't.
Jesus.
It's Joseph and Mary, not Jesus and Mary.
Roy, you should see me. We used it at church, and I had to do the new song that's in. If you haven't done the song, people, you need to do this little Christmas song with small people about Jesus. It's so super cute with all the like angels and hand signs. So I'm a dab hand at that now. And these went out. They went out on the Entertainer, Roy. Tell us about that.
And the partnership with the Entertainer, even though it was a difficult season for them, they had that booklet that they made available and the magazine that they took 50,000 copies of, and they all went, which is just great to see. Christmas is a fantastic opportunity every year to capitalize on talking Jesus.
Even in a difficult year, when even some of many of the shops had to be closed, opened, closed, all of those things, it's still been extraordinary. That it was just massive opportunity. And another wonderful thing is 5,000 copies of our wonderful Contemporary Mark's Gospel have gone out this year, and particularly amongst students and young adults. And this has been used, and this has gone global, hasn't it?
It really has. And I think because of the design, because you actually realize that it's not just a text, it's the look and feel that you work so hard on, has just really made it an easy giveaway again, just to say, oh, I give this to my friend. People don't even know it's the Bible. Yeah. It's just like Mark, and then they read the text and they're like, wow, this is a great story. That's fantastic.
Live events of Jesus, and it's just really gone out, and it's gone into Russian, and it's going into other languages this year. So we're really excited about that. And that's something that's happened really just over this year, isn't it, Roy? So Roy has launched Hope Global, and we've been off going global via the internet, really. I mean, who'd have thought, Roy? And you just had some amazing opportunities, haven't you?
Yeah, and I think, again, going global, it's a whole new world. So the digital world of Zoom and people have been around. So you go globally, and these people are locked in the same way. Talking to Hong Kong this morning, it's all shut down. They were hoping to meet in person. It's not. It's now going on the internet. So going global, I would love to travel, love to meet these people, but they've just been available online, and fantastic opportunities. And again, the well-being series, it's a global issue. Well-being, mental health, it's a global issue. So that's been a great even been translated into Swahili.
Exciting, isn't it? And at the height of the year, we did amazing research on what was happening online, and just seeing the appetite, the spiritual appetite of people, and how many people came online and joined churches up and down the country. And we've been able to keep churches from just switching off, but to recognise that opportunity. So there's pieces on that research on our YouTube channel if you didn't catch it. And we are so looking forward to next year. We just briefly want to touch base on it right now, that it's the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and we are creating some fantastic resources for that. Go to theplatinumjubilee.com, you can find out more there. But there's an amazing giveaway book which we're just finishing now, about the Queen, how she... It was a book that was given by the then Archbishop of Canterbury to the Queen all those years ago, that helped her to get ready for the coronation. And we've used pieces of that and expanded it, particularly suitable like for people who are interested in the Queen, but maybe who aren't yet Christians, to think about the whole idea of God, if you like, having a call on their lives too. So we're really excited about that. Street parties up and down the country. We are so getting ready for that. And there's other great things happening. We're redoing the Talking Jesus research, so watch out for that. That's coming soon. Roy is still going global, hoping actually to eventually take off in an aeroplane to go global. So we can all pray for that, because that would be amazing. And so we are just so grateful to you for partnering with us this year, and looking forward to the partnership of next year. So Happy New Year. Thanks for being amazing partners with Hope Together.
Amen. And I know the Queen, but isn't it fantastic? She did a great Christmas message. She talks Jesus. This is our moment in this platinum to talk about her faith. It's a fantastic opportunity.
Great. So join us. Happy New Year, and see you.
Yeah, Happy New Year 2022.
Bye.
Bye.